Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are all... Great hit! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Colo-Colo with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That is good alertness. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And through to the goalkeeper. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Mendy gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Going for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Fiddles it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shot could be on. Can he finish? It's there! The breakthrough strike.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid make the perfect start. They are already ahead. That's good vision. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's got the shot away! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Valverde cuts it out. Tchouameni calmly anticipates. And now the breakaway. Now it's Camavinga. Camavinga unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Valverde. Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Camavinga. And that has left him in a heap. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Vidal. And he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through. Colo-Colo looking to pass their way through. Short changes him with that pass. Modric. And there's green grass ahead of him. Isla.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Mbappe! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. This is promising. And the finish! It's there! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Colo-Colo get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And that has been clubbed away. Well read, nice interception.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Courtois deals with it effortlessly. Camavinga. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. That has been slung wide. Isla. Chance to shoot now. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, they can break here. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. There's a quick free kick. Good running, strong and purposeful. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
This possibly the last play of the half. That has not gone well. And we've reached half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Madrid have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham. That is good alertness. Oh, no joy this time. Vidal. He's had it taken off him. Looks a good ball through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's intervened well there. Oh, super find. Can he get it through? Vidal. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And no, that was never going to make it. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed... Decent hit! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
This has become one superb game of football.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He's shifting to Vinicius Junior. Vidal. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rodrigo. No, that's been intercepted. That's a little off target. Vidal. A real chance if he can get through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. The ball has bounced loose now. Mbappe, big chance! And he cuts out the supply. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now, this could be a chance. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And the pass is intercepted. And that could set him on his way. He's got away. No, it's not getting there. Nice interception, well timed. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Quality ball.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here.
It's Vinicius Junior! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Reflections on the goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Madrid take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should...
There's the hit! They've done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
He won't be happy with that one. Foot in. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Vinicius Junior, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. Bellingham! It's a loose ball. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Fran Garcia did well to stay calm there. Rudiger clears. Camavinga. And that is a little undercooked. Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both.
Vinicius Junior! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior gets flagged offside. Colo have got it back and they'll have another go. Well, that's well seen too. Still goalless. Vidal. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? Vinicius Junior. Goalkeeper's ball. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a look and plays it forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Vinicius Junior! It's run. Oh, what has happened here? And he's had it nicked away. That pass has been well intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, great hit! Breakthrough. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And he's lost it. Shot a goal! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Peter, that was just a defence.
Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that could set him on his way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a nicely measured pass. Can he finish? Goal! Colo Colo! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now, this could be a chance. Well, they've got it again. Vinicius Junior. Oh, super find.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Pass is just off target. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
2 minutos de descuento.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Gently done. Chouameni spots it and intercepts. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Vidal. No, that's been intercepted. That has been cut short. Isla. Oh, easy pickings there. Well timed, excellent interception. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. The keeper's done ever so well.
Camavinga really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Cleared away. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Finish. Hits one! It's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Colo Colo really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could...
Camavinga! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Fran Garcia, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Rodrigo. Oh, Red, nice interception. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good-looking ball. He can run onto that. Fran Garcia can get it clear. Tchouameni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He could be in here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. "75 minutes played.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Brilliantly cut out. That's a nicely measured pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Colo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Rodrigo. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
It's a sharp pass.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham, and the shot! Sensational from Bellingham! And that may just do it! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. He's looking to set free a runner. Just too much on that. And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Vinicius Junior picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Madrid leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Carvajal. Oh, and he's through the middle. Caught offside that time. Vinicius Junior, he's picked his way through. And he's there to retrieve it. And the shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, perfectly measured that. Stood up well to him there. And he was quick to react. Tchouaméni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. That's tidy. Carvajal. Carvajal is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Always onto this. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pulgar. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And that is expertly dealt with. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Camavinga. Camavinga gets flagged offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Pulgar did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. De la Cruz. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that was very necessary. Now it's Bruno Henrique. Camavinga. Now it's Bruno Henrique. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. To Arrascaeta with the shot. Shapes to shoot! Corner number 2 then. Up for a header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Madrid are looking to go forward now. That has ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he cuts out the supply. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Good read, needed to be. Bruno Henrique. Camavinga. Oh, here's a chance! He's got away with one there.
Flamengo have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Tchouameni, Modric. 5 minutes till the break. Oh, that's a key interception. De la Cruz. Rodrigo does well to get it back. That's a little off target.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Rodrigo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that has left him in a heap. Pass is just off target. There's the whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Well, after 45 minutes it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Rodrigo. He could be in here. Great ball, and he's in here. Hits one! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
And he's gone backward here. De la Cruz.
Oh, really well played.
Bellingham.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
There's the shot! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well, that's an excellent interception. Cleared without complication. Now it's De Arrascaeta. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Madrid, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Really well-taken goal.
Gol del Flamengo. Marcó en el minuto 61 el dorsal 9.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Now it's Bruno Henrique. He's found a way through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Vinicius Junior under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
There's the hit! No mistake! Flamengo are level!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
De la Cruz. Flamengo have reclaimed it. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Carvajal spots it and intercepts. And he's intervened well there. Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. De la Cruz. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now it's Bruno Enrique, and he's managed to get free.
Flamengo showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Fulgar has set up one goal so far. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham! In he goes again. They've scored! And they've got their lead back. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
That's a nicely measured pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Vinicius Junior. And here's a chance. And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
I think we're just about done here. Oh, good ball. No way through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Time added on 4 minutes. Vinicius Junior. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, super find. And through to the goalkeeper. Just eases him off the ball. So that's it. It is all over. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Vinicius Junior claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.